a want to change my environment. And that's pain oriented. That's just from pain.
It started as another day on set, cameras rolling, the Arizona sun burning down on Coyote Pass, but no one expected this moment. Kody Brown, usually so controlled, so desperate to prove he's in charge, suddenly snapped. His voice cracked, his breathing heavy, and he muttered something that froze the entire crew. "This place is toxic, I had to escape." At first, producers thought he was just venting again. But his tone wasn't angry, it was defeated. His eyes, once full of conviction, looked hollow, like a man realizing too late that he'd built his own prison. "I can't breathe here anymore," he said softly, staring at the land he once called his dream. "It's like every tree, every rock, reminds me of what's gone." The silence that followed was heavy. Even Robin, standing just off camera, looked stunned. She tried to speak, but Kody raised his hand and whispered, "Don't. Just don't." For the first time, it didn't sound like he was talking to anyone else, it sounded like he was talking to himself. He started pacing, running his hand through his hair, muttering under his breath. "I kept telling myself it would get better, that the energy would shift, that the land would heal." Then he stopped, looked straight into the distance, and said, "But it never did, because maybe it's not the place that's toxic, maybe it's me." The crew didn't know what to do. Cameras stayed on him, catching the moment his voice broke again. "You try to hold it together for everyone, but all it does is crush you." He kicked at the dirt, his voice dropping to a whisper. "I thought this was home. But home shouldn't hurt this much." A few seconds later, he turned toward the camera, eyes red, voice shaking, and said, "I just need to get out before there's nothing left of me to save." Then he walked away, off frame, into the desert. The cameras kept rolling, capturing only the sound of his footsteps fading into silence. And that's when Robin whispered, almost to herself, "He finally said it." The footage was never meant to air, but insiders say TLC is debating whether to release it. Because what Kody said next, off mic, barely audible, might just change everything fans thought they knew about the man behind the chaos. Stay tuned, because what Kody said after walking away could be the line that ends it all. Don't miss what's coming next. Hit subscribe, because this story is only getting darker.